I found out my family lied about my brother's death. 15 years later, he showed up at my wedding. I always thought I was an only child. My parents told me that I had a brother once, but he died when I was 3. They said his name was Caleb, and he drowned in a lake near our old house. I never questioned it. I barely remembered him, and we never talked about him again. But when I turned 23, everything changed. It was a week before my wedding. I was going through some old boxes in my parents' attic, looking for something blue and old for the tradition. That's when I found a photo album, one I'd never seen before. The first few pages were of me as a baby. Then, suddenly, there were pictures of a boy. He looked about 5 years older than me, with the same brown eyes and crooked smile I had. The name Caleb was written in pen under every photo. What really struck me was that the photos didn't end when I turned 3. There were pictures of Caleb at birthdays, family trips, even holidays well into my teenage years. One showed him holding a small cake with "Happy 12th Birthday" written on it. I was confused. I took the album to my mom. I wasn't ready for what came next. Her face went white. She looked at the album and immediately started crying. "I didn't want you to find out this way," she said. I asked her, "Is Caleb alive?" After a long silence, she nodded. "He didn't die. He was taken away from us. Apparently, when I was 3 and Caleb was 8, he was sent to live with our aunt in another state. My parents claimed it was because he had behavioral problems and had become too violent to handle. They thought it was best for me to grow up safe and without him. So, they cut him off and told me he was dead. Let that sink in. They told a 3-year-old her brother died just to erase him from the family. I was furious. I demanded to know where he was. After hours of arguing and tears, they finally gave me an address in Minnesota. That night, I couldn't sleep. I didn't tell my fiancé about it yet. I didn't even know how to put it into words. But I knew one thing for sure. I had to meet Caleb. I took a trip alone, told my fiancé I was visiting a friend, and flew out the next day. My hands were shaking when I knocked on the door of a small, worn-down house. A man opened it. He looked like me. Just older, more tired. He blinked when he saw me. "You're Emma?" he asked. I nodded. "I always knew you'd come one day," he said. We talked for hours. Caleb told me everything. Our aunt raised him with love, but he always wondered why our parents gave up on him. He admitted he was a difficult kid, ADHD, trauma, some anger issues, but he was never violent. He was just misunderstood. He cried when I told him I thought he was dead all these years. "I thought you forgot me," he said. "Never," I replied. I didn't even know I had someone to remember. We hugged for the first time in 20 years. But that's not the end. Fast forward to my wedding day. I hadn't decided whether to tell my parents that I'd found Caleb. I was still processing the betrayal. Right before I walked down the aisle, I saw a familiar face among the guests. "Caleb. He'd come." He just sat in the back quietly, not wanting to make a scene. When my dad saw him, he froze. My mom gasped. I kept walking. I married the love of my life with the brother I thought I'd lost forever, watching in silence. After the ceremony, I introduced him to my husband. My parents came over, but Caleb turned away. They tried to apologize. He didn't say a word. Later, Caleb said to me, "I didn't come for them. I came for you." Now, we talk weekly. He even started therapy, and we're rebuilding what was stolen from us. My relationship with my parents, it'll never be the same. But I got my brother back. And that means more than any lie they ever told me.